it's Chrissy and welcome back to another video. If you're new and watching for the first time, welcome to the channel. There's nothing but good vibes here. Today I will be doing a what's on my iPhone challenge. The last one that I did was about 3 years ago and we got copyrighted. So today that's our goal, not to get copyrighted. Also, I did that challenge when I just got my 11 Pro Max. So I have since then upgraded to 2 phones. So I now have the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So today I will be showing you guys everything that's on my phone, all the apps that I use, slightly everything, not everything, slightly everything. But I am excited to show you guys all the apps that I use on my day-to-day, sometimes not even my day-to-day, but just the apps that I need to have on my phone particularly. And I'm gonna explain some of them to you guys if they do need an explanation. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. Guys, our little guest stopped by. I can't kiss you because you'll get lipstick on you. You want to say hi to the camera? Aww, look at my little baby. Okay, go. Mommy's filming. So I'm gonna shift to the side. So I'll put the screen recording right here. Oh, my shadows. I'm gonna put the screen recording on that side. Hopefully it records the entire thing because my storage has been messing with me lately and it would break my heart if I've been speaking this entire time and it has not recorded a damn thing. So we're gonna start for the first page. I guess at the top there you can see my 2 sisters hugging me. That was when my little sister was first traveling and she was gonna be doing so by herself with my grams, and she was just saying goodbye to all of us. This second tab here you guys see with a little envelope is technically a game that my friend and I are playing. We're co-parenting a pet, and as you guys can see, one or both of us is doing a bad job right now. Then I have my calendar, the weather app that's telling me to expect flurries in the next hour. They said so yesterday, but hopefully we see it today. How to log your mode on Apple Watch, I would love that. And then the bottom is just like trending news story, podcasts, etc. So we go to one of the main pages. I do have my calendar app at the top. I have my camera app, my photos app that is currently overflowing. I have like maybe 6,000 plus, or I've decreased. I think I've decreased at least 5,000 because I've been deleting a lot of stuff over the past few days. And then we go to this little folder that says reference. So here I have the weather app, home, wallet with like my different cards, my app store, books that I don't really use just because I'm not an electronic reader, the iTunes U, stocks, which I never use, and then the Apple Store, which I app shop from time to time. Then we have the clock app, this next folder that says, oh, let's redirect to the clock app by the way, so I can show you guys my 1,000,001 alarms and then all my timers. These are mostly for when I'm doing yoga, like I just set them over time and I never get around to deleting them. Then we have this app that's called productivity with all my notes. I'm not gonna go into that notes because I do have important stuff in there. Reminders I don't really use because I'm a little reminder myself. Next we have navigation that has Google Maps, which I use more than the built-in one, Maps itself. Then we have Maps, and then we have Find My, which has all my electronics linked to them, like my AirPod, my watch, my iPad, and my other phone, and this phone as well. Then we have music, so I have Apple Music, podcasts, Okay, so this is literally a realization to me now. I have been searching on Apple Music for podcasts when I literally had the podcast app here itself.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow. Light bulb, Chrissy.
Oh!
Then we have the iTunes store. I don't really use this, so I technically don't know what it's for. Then we have Shazam that I use kind of on a daily when I hear like a nice song in a store or like a car passing by or even in a car that's playing on the radio. I will Shazam it. Then we have Documents. So Documents I use when I used to edit my videos, my YouTube videos, like a couple years back. I used to use the Documents app because it would let me download non-copyright background music so I can add it to my video because my other apps were not allowing me to do that. Then we have my phone settings, news that I don't really use, Safari that I use on a daily. Then we have healthcare and fitness. So we have health, I don't really use that. Then we have fitness. I kind of use it in between, but just not as much. Then I have 30-day, it's called 30-day fitness challenge that I use sometimes when I am in a good mood to put myself to the challenge to do like an abs challenge or legs challenge. So I recently finished an abs 1 month challenge. That's why you see it's on a cloud right now because I did delete it from my phone, but maybe we'll get back to it some other time. Then we have the Flow app. So I have a love-hate relationship with this app because you would think that having this on the go on something that I use almost every day is going to help me keep on track with my flow, but it doesn't because sometimes I do forget to log it. Next slide, we have the Watch app, which I use to like change my watch wallpaper or to edit something. Extras, it has a compass, I don't really use that. Tips, I use it from time to time. Voice memos, which is like my secondary best friend, wink wink. Contacts, I don't really use this because I feel like the phone app of itself just does it all. Calculator, which I use on a daily when I'm at work. Files, don't really use that. Google Drive, I don't really use this, but I just have this on my phone so I can do like a quick little download, but I used to use it before. And %diff, this is actually an app for work when I need to calculate something for somebody. Next is my YouTube folder. It just has a camera icon. So I have YouTube that I use to upload my videos and watch other videos. This is becoming my favorite app on a daily right now. Then I have YouTube Studio, so I can check like my analytics and how much you guys are like interacting with my stuff, etc. Freeform, I first saw this app when I got this phone, and up to this day I have no idea what it's for. Next I have a folder called Entertainment, and it basically has like the apps I used to watch like my movies and TV shows on. So I have Apple TV that I use but not that much. Then I have Netflix that I use but clearly not that much since it's not downloaded. And then I have Hulu, that's kind of like my go-to app. So Hulu became my go-to app when I heard that Netflix would technically bounce people out of the account that's not really the account holder. And my sisters and I share a Netflix account, my friend and I share a Netflix account. Like, what's the point of just having a Netflix account all to yourself unless you're selfish? So then Hulu became my best friend, and I literally watch everything on there because there were like some really old movies that I haven't seen in years that I found on Hulu, and I was like, wow, Hulu is doing their thing. Next app is food. Next folder is food with the town and a purple heart. So I have Subway for all my veggie sandwiches and salads. And my favorite would be a Veggie Delight sandwich or salad. Then I have the love of my life, which is the Starbucks app. So let me show you guys my favorite order. Obviously I have to put the store, go to favorites, and this is the love of my life right here. Iced chai tea latte. And it's set to everything that I want. Venti, 5 pumps brown sugar syrup, light whipped cream, light ice, and of course almond milk. So don't ever say that y'all don't know my coffee order, because I just give it to you right there. Then we have the Popeyes app, just because I mainly just use this for the points. A lot of these apps on my phone I use for points. Also because I don't like going and wait in the drive-thru. And since online order has been such a consistent thing for years, I don't really go into the stores as much anymore. So I never really do a walk-in unless they don't have a drive-thru. Then we have the DoorDash app. Rarely ever use this, to be honest, because I can just go get my food myself. Then the Domino's app, that I don't really use this, but it's just there because I can download it at any minute. Then the Uber Eats app, which I don't really use. Clearly you guys are probably gonna be like, why do you have all these apps on your phone if you don't use them? Well, they will come in handy someday, so that's why they're there. Then we have the McDonald's app that I did like until a few months back, because their stuff just started becoming tasteless to me. So I don't use it anymore, but it's there because I am a fries person and they have really good fries. Also, I have accumulated a lot of points and I had to start using them because they were gonna expire. So currently I'm at 5,743 points. So it's still a little bit high for my liking for somewhere that I don't really eat from. Then we have the Dunkin' app, which is second to Starbucks. So I'm gonna show you guys my favorite Dunkin' order now. So this is my favorite Dunkin' order, a brown sugar, wait, I actually can't just show you guys from the ordering part. So you go to iced drinks. Wait, it's not here. What am I doing? I swear to you guys, it was at the top of the screen just a few days ago. Anyways, we're just gonna go back to the transaction because clearly Dunkin' is not cooperating right now. But my favorite is brown sugar cookie iced chai latte. And there you have it. Medium or large is fine, just because we don't do small coffees over here. Almond milk, brown sugar, cookie swirl, sugar, and always less ice. Always. And it's not done yet. It's not done yet. We have Chipotle, which is possibly second to Subway, to be honest. And I don't have my order on here just because I don't trust them with the online orders. I feel like they always put too little food, and some days I might want to eat a lot. But my favorite order definitely is sofritas, fajitas. I really hope I'm pronouncing them right. Guac, cheese, very little chili, lettuce, and that's it. Then we have Burger King that I really only get fries from, because my favorite used to be the big fish sandwich, but I've since cut back on that because your girl was starting to gain a little bit of weight. Then we have Plier Bowls, which is like my favorite these days. So let me see if I can show you guys my favorite order on here. Look at this. This is so pretty. Come on, there's people waiting. Okay, it appears like it's not gonna load. But my favorite order there is the Nutella bowl, and I just substitute coconut flakes because I personally don't like anything coconut, and I just add like blueberries, pineapple, mango, and I just have them limit like the amount of Nutella and granola that they put. Panera Bread, I just downloaded this because when I first heard about Panera Bread was when my friend introduced me to their really good smoothies, and he was recommending that they had the best grilled cheese sandwich. I've yet to try their grilled cheese sandwiches, but their prices are just out of this world, so I don't really eat from there. Taco Bell, I've never ate from until recently, and my favorite order to get there is a spicy taco because they have very limited things that I can eat there. So I was happy that I can at least experience eating a taco and not have it be like the meat was picked out or something. So I get a spicy potato taco from there. Tropical Smoothie Cafe substitutes my favorite place to get a smoothie from, where I usually get an acai berry blend, but Tropical has been beating them lately and I don't like that. But I definitely love to get an acai berry from Tropical because it's just so refreshing and it's so cold. Next, I have socials. So I have WhatsApp, where I communicate with my sisters and some of my friends. I have Instagram, where I communicate with a lot of you. Snapchat, I don't really use Snapchat. I feel like Snapchat has been overrated lately. Like, no one really boasts about Snapchat anymore. It was lit when it first came out, but not so much anymore. Then I have FaceTime. I would sometimes FaceTime my mom and my sister. TikTok, Pinterest, that I'm using lately just to get like a little bit of inspo for designs and wallpapers and stuff like that. And then I have Threads. So Threads I only really have because I heard that if I delete this app, my Instagram account is gonna be deleted, and that's not an option, so it shall stay right there. Then we have Shopping app, my favorite folder. I said app. We have Shein. That's become like my secondary favorite shopping place. Then we have the love of my life, Fashion Nova.
Fashion Nova, baby.
That I'm having a love-hate relationship with lately. Then we have the great Amazon that I've been shopping from quite frequently, but mainly just so I can get clothes for my dog. Then we have Pink that I'm always checking to make sure that they're always having underwear sales, because why not? You can never have too many. The CVS app that gives you really great coupons, by the way. The BJ's app, I use this mostly for grocery shopping, but I always end up going into the store. So I just use it to quickly check a price and compare it to like Target or whatever. The PetSmart app, that's for my dog, that I use to get her food every week. Then we have my B&BW, that's Bath and Body Works. The best thing was when they dropped this app. Oh my god, I was so excited. I saw that they had an app, but the only part, you only got to go so far as to sign up, and that was it. Like, you weren't accumulating any points or anything like that because they didn't set it up that way. So they recently set it up, I believe, late last year or this year, 2023. And it has been like the best thing ever because you shop and you get to accumulate points to add up to like a free product. I wish it could like be to accumulate to off of anything in the store, but they strictly set it to a specific amount. But it was great because like their sister companies like Pink and Victoria's Secret had an app. It's like, why didn't Bath and Body Works have an app? Then I have Petco, that's for my dog once more, that I used to get her stomach thing that I can get on Amazon now. That's why it's on the cloud. Then we have Temu. I've only ever ordered from there once, but I'm trying. This app gives me difficulty. Like, I'm trying to like it, but it's been very difficult. Then we have the Target app that I don't really use, to be honest. I'm not a Target girl. Like, I want to be one of those girls, but it's so hard. I don't see the hype when I go into Target. I just go exactly for what I need to get. And I don't understand how some people complain that they go in for minor little items and end up coming out with $100 plus worth of stuff. I don't get it. Then we have Coupert. I found this app on TikTok, and it was basically an app that would give you coupons for if you're shopping on like Shein and Fashion Nova and Amazon. These would be like hidden coupons that you can apply to it, but I've never really learned how to work it. I tried to work it once and I did not understand, but I would see ads on TikTok that shows that it's really good, so I just kept it. Next we have Measure. I'm not really sure what that's for. Then we have Numbers, not really sure. Shortcuts, not really sure. Productivity. So my screen recording actually cut off, but we were at Productivity, which has Square Instapic that I use to edit some of my pictures to post on Instagram. Then it has Wiz, which is something that I use to like turn my light in my room and in the rest of the house on and off using my phone. The switch can also be used, I think, but it's just that it has to be off for me to turn it on with my phone. Then these other 3 apps is just Zillow, Trillia Rentals, and Redfin. They're just like if you want to look for like an apartment or so. Fetch is just if you purchase something, you scan the receipt, you get points towards a coupon, maybe for like Amazon. No, actually I think you get points for a gift card. I lied. So you scan it, even if you link it to your email sometimes as well, you can like do like a scan receipt and it would calculate like the points from your electronic receipts. This next one is CNG. This is just an app for my gas company that we use for our gas in the house. The next is Work. So these are all apps for work. I have ADP, which is what my current job uses. Then I have Outlook, Indeed Jobs for job hunting, and ShiftSmart, which I saw on TikTok, but I downloaded it and I've never learned to use it or never gotten around to use it because it wanted me to like record a video before I got to really use the app per se. Next we have a folder which is my editing apps, which is everything that I use for YouTube. So you guys can use these to possibly edit your own videos or so. So I have Flow, which is my main editing video app. So I kind of put my video into this. I'm going to show you guys. So I have a few that has been saved. I'm just going to show you. So this is my most recent video. So I have everything here. I have the entire video, and then I have this blue line under here is the background music. And then this under one right here is the emojis that I put to the side. And then you can split it how much you want. But then I have my outro at the end there. So that is my main editing app. And then I have Fonto that I use to mainly do my thumbnails. Then I have PixArt that assists with the thumbnail as well. Bazaart is how you guys see like the white line outline in my thumbnail that kind of like it's a drawing on me. Then I have Facetune. I'm not really sure what this is for, but it does assist in my thumbnail. And then I have the eraser app, so it basically like erases the background. That's why when you guys see just me in the thumbnail, it's this app doing most of the work. So this XE app is just an app that I have to like calculate foreign exchange, like how much an American dollar is worth back home or anywhere else, etc. Then I have my games, which I rarely use these days. So I believe this one is called Happy Hospital, which was my favorite game like a few weeks back. I was all over this. Then I have Subway Surf that I will delete from time to time and just re-download back because I can always get my progress. Then I have Monopoly. I don't know why it's deleted because now I hear that you have to pay for the game, and when I downloaded it, I didn't have to pay for it. Then Widgetable is linked to that game. I told you that my friend and I are co-parenting. Text Now, that's just pointless. I don't even use that. Then I have my travel folder. That's basically, the first one is the transit app for like buses and trains, etc. Then I have Uber that I use but not really. I have Lyft that I use but not really. And then I have GoCT. This was when the Connecticut buses used to take a bus card, and so I used to use this to reload my bus card. Then we have the last folder, which is the financed folder. So I have Credit Karma that I use to check my credit score and what I can do to improve and stuff like that. I have Zelle. I technically don't use this app by itself because I have it kind of built in on my bank account app, but I figured that I probably still need it on my phone to keep it working. Then I have Acorns, So this is actually an app that you can use to kind of save behind the scenes per se. So what this does is you can link it to a bank account, specifically a debit card, and as you shop and you use it, it will round your change to like the nearest dollar, and it will be saving and saving and saving for you. So you technically don't really have to put money away, but if you don't want to, but this saves for you like in the shadows, and then you can withdraw whenever you want, but then you would have to start all the way over. So I like this because you can also, aside from it rounding it up to the dollar, because how many times are you going to use your card daily? Most of us use credit cards in America. So also you can like do like a recurring $5 or $10 that you want to add towards the contribution of the dollar every week, and so that builds on top of that dollar. So I feel like this is really great if you're not really the savings type of person. This app will save for you. Then I have my bank that I use, TD Bank, Bank of America, my main credit card app, Capital One. Then I have Cash App, that I've been using a lot lately now because of my friend Wilda. Then I have PayPal that I don't really use, but it's just there because I was playing a game recently and I won some money, and they would only let me check out if I had PayPal, and so I had to download it. And then at the bottom here we have my phone app, my message app that's no messages. Like that red bubble at one point was literally at 1,000+, and that's because I was not deleting my messages, so then I had to. Then we have Gmail that's currently at 52, which is decent because a few months back it was like in the thousands, and I was getting like a migraine looking at that, so I had to dedicate myself to personally start deleting them. Then we have the Mail app, and I only have one. So I have a love-hate relationship with this app right now, just because I feel due to my phone doing this thing with the storage, I'm not getting a lot of my mails from my iCloud, so it's really annoying, but that's it. And then I just have like this really cute wallpaper that I found off of Pinterest. It's given like really calm, soothing, peaceful vibes, so I just love looking at it. I wish they were purple flowers, but clearly everyone's obsessed with pink. So yeah, that's my wallpaper. So at the start of the video, I didn't show you guys what my phone looks like. Let's look at my beautiful baby. Look, she's my wallpaper. I'm always putting her as my wallpaper. I have a white phone case because this is like my favorite type of color to put on my phone. In my previous videos, you guys saw that I had an Eiffel Tower phone case. That's because it's either between that one or this white one. So I just took my phone out of the case to show you guys what it looks like. So this is what it looks like out of the case. It really does not look that different from the 12, 13, or recently the 15. It's just if you look closer, you would know that the back icons are like different, the cameras or whatever. And it's probably just a little bit taller and a little bit broader, but that's about it. I always have my phone in the case as well. I don't know how some of you can be walking around with no phone case. It's like dangerous. So that has brought us to the end of what's on my iPhone 14 Pro Max challenge. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. You got to see what are my go-to apps, the apps that I enjoy, the apps I don't really use, the apps that are just pointless to me, but they're still there because as a girl, you probably need to have all of those. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment something down below what other videos you guys would like to see. And of course, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss when I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video.